Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Bruin Steel here, and welcome back to another WWE broadcast. I'm your host, Bruin Steel, and tonight I'm unfortunately by myself as my friend Canadian Yorker cannot make it. And today I will be recapping the Friday Night Smackdown that took place October 13th, 2023, and it took place in Tula, Oklahoma, and it's the first season premiere of Smackdown. Like I said, my friend Canadian Yorker cannot make it for this talk. His YouTube link will be in the description of this video, so go check my buddy Canadian Yorker out. So, yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. We have a lot to talk about, hopefully. But this is the season premiere, and it's the road to Crown Jewel. But anyways, let's get started. The first segment start off with John Cena making his entrance, the 16-time World Heavyweight Champion, the 6-time champ, John Cena making his entrance, and basically he gets interrupted by a returning Roman Reigns. Wow, it's been a while since we've seen Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns have not been seen since his win over Jey Uso at SummerSlam. Um, Roman Reigns gets flanked by Paul Heyman and Solo Sikoa. He basically have a huge promo with John Cena saying that, oh, if John Boy's gonna open the show, he's gotta do it the right way by asking Oklahoma to acknowledge him. And I'm gonna acknowledge Roman Reigns right now. I acknowledge you. But basically, Cena basically told Cena that he only takes his lead. That's the only reason. That's the only way. That's the only reason why he's here. And Roman Reigns called Cena a coward, and it's bullshit that people are calling him the greatest of all time. And Roman said that he tells John Cena to leave or he's gonna make him lead. John Cena said that it's always, predictable with when John Cena or Roman Reigns are in the same ring together. Obviously, as a WWE fan, I saw so many battles that Roman Reigns and John Cena had. Um, John Cena said that he's not here to challenge Roman, but to acknowledge him. He's saying that 1,138 days Roman Reigns has held the title, and that's the greatest accomplishment of all, and it's earned. And basically, John Cena said that there's someone else that earns it, and enter LA Knight. This is what everyone expects, LA Knight challenging Roman Reigns. And Roman's like, who the hell is this guy, Basically, Roman and LA Knight had a, exchange, and Roman's like, oh, basically Roman asked LA Knight, who the hell do you think he is? Basically, and then Jimmy Uso attacked LA Knight from behind, which led to a Solo Sikoa challenging LA Knight to the main event to a match. So, my thoughts on this is basically I just can't wait to see LA Knight and Roman Reigns go at it. Obviously, this is a match that everyone wants to see. There's rumors that LA Knight could have just won the Royal Rumble and challenged Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, but these two might book a match at Crown Jewel, so we have to see how it is. It's great to see Roman Reigns back. Like again, I acknowledge you, Roman Reigns. Welcome back with your injury and all. I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. It's great to see Roman back, and basically that ends the segment. So I can't wait to see what happened. All right. Talking about the next match, we have the Brawling Brutes, Pete Butch, Dunn, and Rich Holiday versus Pretty Deadly. Pretty Deadly has returned from injury as well. Epton Prince, and Kit Wilson. This match went back and forth. Obviously it was Rich Holiday that injured the one guy. I forgot who it was. But they were targeting his soldier. That was his injury. But for some reason, when Pretty Deadly was coming out in a wheelchair, basically they said like, why? He didn't hurt his leg or anything. It was his shoulder. Why is he in the wheelchair? I got mixed feelings with Pretty Deadly. I think they like aligned themselves with Austin Theory, but I'm not sure. But yeah, basically it went back and forth, and basically Prince was the one that got hurt, but Prince pretended that he had a knee injury and gained that experience, used that as their advantage to win the match. Pretty Deadly wins by pinfall with a folding press from Empton Prince on Ridge Holiday. Obviously they faked their knee injury, and then basically they kind of tricked him, and then it led to a folding press win over Elton Prince. So the first match, Pretty Deadly defeats the Brawling Brutes by pinfall. Um, it was a great match, honestly. But yes. Anyways, moving on. Talking about a backstage segment. Carlito was interviewed about Fastlane, but Bobby Lash quickly interrupts, saying that, trying to give his condolence to Carlito, but what you know, the Street Profits jumped Carlito and beat him down. And then they were about to hand Bobby Lashley the chair until Adam Pearce and Jason Jordan showed up to break it up. Obviously, big feud right there. Obviously, the NWO aren't. Obviously, Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits are not done with NWO, so there might be some sort of rematch between the two at Crown Jewel. So we have to see how it is. Um, so yeah, next match is Bayley versus Zelina Vega. How this match came about is that after Carlito got hurt, the LWO plus Zelina Vega showed up, and Bayley interrupted, and Zelina Vega didn't like how Bayley was getting into her face, so Adam Pearce announced the one-on-one match between Bayley and Zelina Vega earlier for tonight. So it went back and forth. Obviously, Bayley's bigger. Obviously, running. Obviously, Bayley and Dakota Cow running interference out there, and basically it went back and forth until Rhodes plant. Obviously, Bayley ends up getting the win with a Rhodes plant on Zelina Vega, obviously, and basically post-match damage control attacks. But Charlotte Flair makes a save, so that was a great match. Bayley defeats Zelina Vega by pinfall. So yes, that was a short match. Excuse me. Next event, it's Triple H making his entrance. Triple H making a huge announcement saying that Adam Pearce has done an amazing job being the WWE official for both Raw and SmackDown, and he has announced that Adam Pearce has got promoted, and that Adam Pearce will be the general manager for Raw, where SmackDown. Triple H has announced that a new general manager will be doing Friday nights. But before Triple H said that, he was interrupted by Dominic Mysterio saying that it was bullshit, that Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso won that Fastlane and something had to be done. But Triple H said that, oh, he's not the man to work, as they announced the new general manager of SmackDown, which would have been Nick Aldis. He obviously, I didn't really know who Nick Aldis is. Apparently, he's the husband of Mickie James. But yeah, there you go. Triple H has announced that Adam Pearce has some help. Adam Pearce will be handling Raw, where the new SmackDown manager, general manager of SmackDown, will be Nick Aldis, who announced that because Cody Rhodes said that Jey Uso got traded to Raw, a Raw superstar would have to be traded to SmackDown, and no other than Kevin Owens, as it's announced that Kevin Owens is the superstar that's going to be traded from Raw to SmackDown. Wow. And as soon as Kevin Owens came to the ring, he gave Dominic a stunner, ending the segment. So basically, that's pretty much it. And my thoughts, Kevin Owens, my thoughts is like, how is he gonna, progress without Sami Zayn, one of his best friends? They had the battles, and obviously after that, Roman Reigns did not like how Kevin Owens back in the show, how, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso were running around with the titles on the show, and then Jimmy Uso's on the couch, and Jimmy Uso's reaction was hilarious, all in that. But basically that's how it works. But anyways, the next segment is another backstage segment. Obviously it's GM Nick Aldis faces problem where Chelsea Green demands new title bouts, and basically it says that Charlotte Flair has been given a rematch against IYO Sky because Nick Aldis said Aldis said that because Damage Control got involved, Charlotte should have been champion. So next week there's gonna be a championship match between Charlotte Flair and IYO Sky, where Flair returns and see the new WWE wrestler and new signing Jade Cargill. Triple H introducing the trio. So I'm looking forward. We might see a feud between Jade and Charlotte moving forward, but it looks like they have each other's respect. But anyways, on to the next match. Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. I said this before. I'm a huge fan of this duel. And they're facing the Undisputed Tag Team Champions, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso defending the Undisputed Tag Team Championships against Austin Theory and Grayson Waller. This was a great win. Basically, it just went back and forth until at the end it was just it just was a great match. Obviously, Jey Uso breaking up the last pitfall that Austin had. Super kick sets up Cody. Cody hits the cutter flapjack combo. Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso beats Austin Theory and Grayson Waller with the crossroads from Rhodes on Austin Theory, retaining the WWE Undisputed Tag Team Champions. We all know that that was gonna happen. So. And after that, chilling moments where the Bloodline comes out and confronts Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso, and Roman Reigns coming out and confronting Cody Rhodes, the two having a stare down. I really like to see how the whole finishing the story plays out between Cody and Roman. If that's the case, the tag team titles, they might just lose them, or just probably they might as well just split the titles. I don't know what's going on with this putting the titles together. What's up with that? But anyways, talking about the next match, it's the main event, LA Knight versus Solo Sikoa. Basically this how this match about is Solo Sikoa from the orders of Roman Reigns, to challenge LA Knight to a match. It went back and forth. It looks like Solo kind of dominated, but LA Knight kind of got there. But Jimmy Uso tried to run in for interference, but John Cena neutralized him. Where LA Knight was able to hit the BFT on Solo Sikoa, winning the match. LA Knight defeats Solo Sikoa. Honestly, it's probably Jimmy Uso's fault, so we'll see what Roman Reigns has to say about it. Maybe bringing back Jimmy Uso to the Bloodline was a bad idea. But post-match, Roman Reigns comes out and lays out LA Knight with a spear. I kind of knew that was happening. Roman Reigns getting respected, and then, attacking them later in the night. After the match, Roman Reigns hits LA Knight with a spear. You see what I did there? I did LA Knight. Yeah. But anyways, it's great to see Roman Reigns back. I acknowledge you, my tribal chiefs, and I'm sure Canadian Yorker does too, and I'm sure my friend Joey does too. I know Joey hates Roman. But that is the show, guys. Honestly, I got mixed emotions for this match. For the show, sorry, not this match. So for the show, honestly, I think that LA Knight versus Roman's coming up for. I think they're booking LA Knight and LA Knight and Roman Reigns coming up in Crown Jewel. Obviously, Seth freaking Rollins is gonna defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Drew McIntyre. IYO Sky, she might defend that Crown Jewel. It's crazy because Jade is closing in on her WWE debut, so it might be interesting to see Jade challenging IYO Sky to a title match in Crown Jewel, but we have to see what happens. As terms of the Undisputed Tag Team Championship, Cody Rhodes and Jey Uso will defend it tomorrow night. This, by the way, this is recorded on a Sunday night, so um, but we have to see what happens. But anyways, this show was great. Great to see the Tribal Chief back in action. Well, he wasn't in action. He just returned. So hopefully he wrestles soon. But Roman Reigns, I acknowledge you, my Tribal Chief. Let's go. Um, but this was a great show. And rating wise, I probably give it a B plus. Look, I would give it an A, but I just feel like it was short. It was great. I feel like Roman should have been part of a match, but I'm giving the show B plus. But anyways, I'm not gonna talk too much. That is my recap. A lot of great matches and backstage segments, and I just want to let you understand that I don't really talk about backstage segments when I'm doing this when I'm doing this with Canadian Yorker, because we make like 40 minutes, 30 minutes, 33-minute videos. So but the backstage segment, I usually just talk. The only time I do backstage segments with him is like if it's a really really important topic that we have talked about, like me, Canadian Yorker. But I'm not gonna talk about that too much. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. That is my recap for the WWE Friday Night SmackDown season premiere. It was a great show, and tomorrow night is going to be Monday Night Raw. Unfortunately, I can't stream it because I'll be at work, but I will be doing a post game. I'll be doing a broadcast, hopefully with Canadian Yorker Tuesday night. So yes. Thank you guys for watching. I am Bruins Tier. Like I said, shout out to my friend Canadian Yorker. Unfortunately, he couldn't make it tonight. But give my good old friend a subscribe. His YouTube link will be in the description. And like I said, I am Bruno Steele. This was my broadcast for this past Friday Night SmackDown season premiere. And I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your evening. I am out. Thank you guys for watching. Bruin Steele out.